What's good, everybody? It is your boy Cab back with another Xenoverse 2 video for you guys. Today we're here to talk about what is probably the most wanted, no, it definitely is the most wanted form of content within Xenoverse 2, whether it be additional content for this free update that we haven't seen, or if it's for future DLC, DLC 11 or 12. That would definitely be an Awoken skill. Anytime I make a video talking about what you guys would like to see or how there could be potentially more content coming to a certain DLC or free update, you guys always talk about how you would absolutely love an Awoken skill. And it only makes sense because Awokens are just absolute fun. They're one of the best parts of the game and one of the best parts of Dragon Ball, in my opinion. Like the Saiyan transformations, you know, when you was a kid watching Dragon Ball Z, seeing Goku turn Super Saiyan, you was doing it too. I know I was, just saying. So again, that's what we're going to talk about in this video here today. But before we get into that, guys, I do want to say I'm sorry. Oh my God, that lightning outside. It is absolutely pouring. For those who know, I live in Florida and it is literally like storming like crazy right now. It's kind of scary. But I do want to apologize for Sub Saturday not being out yet. I made a big mistake and I overwrote the file with a different video from my second channel while I was editing that video, and I had Sub Saturday ready to go for the next day, but again I completely overwrote it and now it's completely gone. I have to completely re-render the whole Sub Saturday video, so I do apologize for it not being out. What I'm going to do is drop it this Saturday and then announce the next Sub Saturday on Sunday for you guys. So stay tuned for that for all my Sub Saturday fans out there. Now, getting back to this video though, right here, guys. First and foremost, talking about why I think there's some slight chance we can see it within this free update. Like I said in the video a couple days ago, probably like 4 or 5 days ago at this point in time, I do think that could potentially be some more content coming to this free update. It seems like we're going to get another V-Jump scan for this free update, considering the fact that we've gotten no information from Bandai, and usually, you know, when we get close to the release or things like that, we get some information from them talking about a future release, or they'll just give some information, some screenshots, things like that. We've gotten nothing from them for a while now, considering this free update. And then also we got the V-Jump leaks literally coming in 1 to 3 days. Like, they could drop tonight, they could potentially drop tonight, they could drop tomorrow. We don't know when they're exactly going to come, but definitely stay tuned for those, because I do feel, like I said, at the very least we'll get a Xenoverse 2 scan and potentially get some new content. If not, maybe, this is a slight maybe, but a new Awoken skill. Now, a new Awoken skill would make sense for multiple reasons, but we're dealing with Bandai here. But let's get to the reasons why it would honestly make sense. First and foremost, this is supposed to be a celebration. This is supposed to be a celebration of Xenoverse 2. So in a celebration, giving the community free content, why not give them the content that they absolutely love most? The content that always gets people the most excited for this game and for DLC. That would be an Awoken skill. When Super Saiyan Blue and Blue Evolution came out, that got so many people excited for those because it was finally something new for our CACs in terms of a transformation. Now, a lot of people would love to see transformations for other races, which I would love to see as well. I think an all-around transformation would be the best way to go personally in terms of longevity for the game. But I do feel like if they're going to give us anything, it'd probably be another Saiyan transformation, just seeing how Bandai has done things in the past, and they've just always been centered towards the Saiyans, considering it is the main race of the show. But again, like I said, that's one reason I feel it would make a lot of sense. If you're going to celebrate the game, why not celebrate it and give the fans what they want the most? Also, all Awoken skills have been added in free update parts of DLC. It's never been a paid content thing. So considering this is a free update, why not throw it in there, considering you've always give them out in free updates in the past. Now, the third thing that I'm really kind of comparing it to is a past DLC. That'd be DLC 9. In DLC 9, guys, we had Super Saiyan God Vegeta and Ribrianne announced. After those two characters announced, we thought it was over and we were going to get a release date for the DLC, and that kind of never happened. We were waiting for Bandai to give us some kind of information, kind of like we're waiting right now, and then in the next DLC scan forward, in the next V-Jump scan, we had the announcement for Blue Evolution Vegeta and Blue Evolution for our CACs. Now, potentially we could see something similar to that with this free update right here. Like I said, the V-Jump scans are 1 to 3 days away, and we could see some kind of leak showing it for the free update and a new Awoken skill that would be lit, like I said. But again, this is Bandai we're dealing with. Even though it makes sense, doesn't mean they'll actually do it. Now, when it comes to like a DLC 11 and 12, then that's when I really think we have a good chance of seeing a new Awoken skill for this game. Because if you're gonna make a DLC 11 and DLC 12 for this game, you have to give the fan base something that they are very interested in. This free update is nice, you know, considering it's a free character, free new event slash mode things, all things like that. People will come back, you know, for the free update, check it out, because it is free. If this content was paid, nobody would really be coming back for this at this point in time. If you give us some characters that are kind of cool in the future, you know, Topo, Dispo, people will come back for the characters for like a week, especially considering the game will be very old, probably past 4 years? Probably past 4 years old at the time of a DLC 11's release. So people will come back probably for like a week, test the characters out, things like that. But the only thing that's really going to keep people engaged with the game is a new Awoken skill. That's the number one thing that keeps people on the game when a DLC comes out or a new update comes out, because that's the thing, like I said earlier, that the community really loves most in terms of content. So I do think if we do see a DLC 11 or 12, that we have a good chance of a new Awoken skill within the game, especially for how much the community has talked about it, and just that's probably, like I said, the number one thing, or definitely is the number one thing that the community talks about and says that they want within this game without doubt. So hopefully, like I said, we do see a new Awoken at some point in time, but definitely stay tuned, guys, for those V-Jump scans. The leaks will be out, like I said, in 1 to 3 days, and I do think we're gonna get some kind of additional content, whether it's small or something big or something in the middle. I do think there is something additional coming for this free update on Xenoverse 2. So definitely stay tuned for that. But as always, man, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, hope you have a good day. Peace, y'all.